Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Starting off with top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A popular local TV reporter here in Las Vegas, known as Chopper Tom, passes away following a battle with pancreatic cancer. 60-year-old Tom Hawley, known as Chopper Tom, due to his frequent reports from the news helicopter, regularly produced stories on Southern Nevada's history, known as the Video Vault series. His employer just announced his death on this Friday, saying he was a longtime Las Vegan who cherished Nevada. And a prisoner pleads guilty to killing his fellow inmate at a Nevada state prison. The defense attorney says 38-year-old Anthony Williams agreed to a life sentence without parole instead of the death penalty. Williams and another prisoner, Tariq Goycochea, were convicted for fatally stabbing Andrew Thurgood in 2016. Goycochea faces more than 20 years behind bars. In other news, need a ride underneath the Strip? Elon Musk's Boring Company is inching closer to making that a reality. Review Journal's James Schaefer gives us the timeline.
Multiple agreements pertaining to the Boring Company's Vegas Loop are up for approval next week. The plan calls for a 15-mile dual-loop system, creating stops up and down the tourist corridor on the Las Vegas Strip, with various connections off-strip to Allegiant Stadium and UNLV. Aside from the Vegas Loop and the Convention Center Loop, there's also the Caesars Loop that features a figure-8 loop that stops at various properties operated by Caesars Entertainment. Boring Company will have 3 years to complete construction, or at least a portion of the line that is in the Clark County right-of-way in operation. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
In Health, sponsored by 4M Dental. Love your smile again. It's official. The U.S. will lift international travel restrictions on fully vaccinated visitors come November 8th. All travelers will be able to enter the U.S. if they show proof of vaccination and a negative COVID test within 3 days of travel. The CDC plans to issue guidelines soon. Meanwhile, rural hospitals in Nevada are still facing staffing shortages as they deal with the Delta variant of COVID. The CEO of Nevada Rural Hospital Partners says intensive care units and COVID-19 wards also remain full. Employee vaccination rates range from 90% to 60%. In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Another twist for the long-stalled multi-billion-dollar Fontainebleau resort project on the Las Vegas Strip. Marriott pulls out of the 60-plus story project, which has come under new ownership 3 times in the past decade or so, and several name changes, including Drew Las Vegas. The hotel chain Marriott says it reached an amicable agreement with the project's developer, Fontainebleau Development. The developer says it still intends to move forward with the project. Plus, an update on the $650 million deal involving an Indian tribe buying the Palms from Red Rock Resorts. The San Manuel Band of Mission Indians says it can't wait to bring its hospitality expertise to Vegas.
Excited about the plans and getting ready to open it sometime next year, building a team, excited to join the community and do great things in Las Vegas, and hope to open the doors right in 2022.
The deal for the Palms is expected to close later this year. The tribe also unveiled changes to its flagship casino in Southern California, including a new name, Yamava. Now to your weekend forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour's here for you. First, a look at your Friday night. Temps are in the 60s right now, should dip into the 50s in the next few hours. And here's a look at your weekend. We're looking at a sunny Saturday with highs at 80 degrees and low of 53 degrees. On Sunday, partly cloudy skies with similar temps. Then for your next work week, the highs get back into the 70s.
Now to your sports update, sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. The Raiders are ready to play their first game without John Gruden at the helm when the team takes on the Broncos in Denver this Sunday. Here's interim head coach Rich Bisaccia with the latest injury report.
Jonathan Hankins at this particular point is doubtful. He's had a little bit of a hip nagging with him, and we'll see what happens as we go through the next few days. Did not practice. Quentin Jefferson right now is questionable. Has been a little bit limited over the last 2 days. A little bit of a tight back. We'll see how that works out. And then Josh was a little bit limited, but did practice a good portion of the practice today. And that's where we're at.
For more Raiders news, tune into Vegas Nation Game Day this Saturday at 7 a.m. Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Dodgers are minus 200 favorites over the Braves at the Westgate SuperBook to win the National League Championship Series, which starts Saturday in Atlanta. The Braves are plus 175. Los Angeles is minus 125 in Game 1 over Atlanta, and the total is 8. The Dodgers began today as plus 125 favorites to win the World Series, followed by the Houston Astros at plus 225.
In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Make sure to check out the Review Journal's Neon section, which has lots of entertainment options for this weekend. Ice Cube is headlining the Nightmare on Q Street Festival at Orleans Arena. Show starts Saturday night at 7. And Gene Simmons of KISS is showing off his other talent as an artist. The Animazing Gallery at the Venetian's Grand Canal Shops is showing his works now through October 23rd. The Review Journal is owned by the family of Dr. Miriam Adelson, majority shareholder of Las Vegas Sands, which operates the Venetian. Over at the Forum Shops at Caesar's Palace, a new Italian place is coming soon. The company called Let Us Entertain You says it'll open RPM Italian early next year there. Let Us Entertain You also operates the Eiffel Tower restaurant and the Mon Ami Gabi at Paris, Las Vegas. In lifestyle news, bringing Halloween to the kids at UMC Children's Hospital. Thanks to Spirit Halloween's Spirit of the Children program, patients got to pick out new costumes, coloring books, and other treats. The program has raised over $600,000 for UMC Children's Hospital. Plus, honored as one of TikTok's 2021 LATINX Trailblazers is none other than this Las Vegas teacher. Sophia Murillo has 2.9 million followers and says she's proud of her culture and honored to share it with her third-grade students at Mater Academy Mountain Vista and her followers. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here on Monday for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.